Hi everyone. Okay, I'll make it short. So thank you. I think when I started my opening remarks, I said I will speak from institutional to personal. This time I'll go the other way around. So first is to say thank you again on a personal note, but also on behalf of the Commission, to the Tana Forum, the Tana Secretariat, IPSS, Trust Africa, GIZ. Thank you for convening this. To Cynthia, who mentioned it in the last Tana Forum that youth should be more involved and that you have made this happen. Thank you for actually listening to the youth and bringing this together. Also to thank, and again, personal note, but also institutional, to thank all of us, really, as the youth, as practitioners in our spaces who are already working on peace building, on peacemaking, on NAPS development, and seeing, only in gatherings like this do we get to know what everybody is doing, but clearly a lot is being done. So it's just to thank all of us for our personal agency and that, youth agency in getting work done, unseen and unresourced sometimes, but not unappreciated. So let me just note that. For me, on my part, I think the second thing I wanted to raise is that I'm quite excited about where we go from here. I'm excited about the steering committee that's actually being set up to follow up on the recommendations arising from the Tana Forum. We look forward to hearing or getting feedback on where that goes, and please also, I think, speaking on all our behalf, we look forward to also giving them ideas, inputs, thoughts on how we can make that happen. The speaker before me mentioned that the outcomes of this meeting should go to other platforms, and that's a recommendation that I highly second. There are other high-level engagements beyond the Tana Forum that I know, let's say, us at the PAPS department, we would be happy to take the recommendations of this meeting to other platforms that we have access to. So this is just to say that we as the Y4P team, and speaking on behalf of the IAPS, are ready to assist, take up these recommendations into other platforms, including to the open session on youth, peace and security of the PSC in November of this year. So just letting you know, we are available to take this up in other platforms, and please feel free to utilize us. Feel free to utilize your IAPS as well. To aid our work specifically on the development of national action plans, I will flag that we will actually be going into a session tomorrow and the day after that's going to be focusing on the guideline that we have developed, a continental guideline on how member states can go about the process of developing national action plans. I mentioned that to all of you because our hope is to have it adopted within the next couple of months by the Peace and Security Council and have it as a standing document that assists your work, but also assists the member state in terms of pushing this momentum that we currently have on national action plans. So I hope this is a promise that we will be able to deliver back to all of you and really to the youth very shortly and very quickly. And then I will second or third or fourth the consistent call that everybody says, which is the YPS agenda at the national level goes beyond the youth ministries. I think there's that, it's not a saying really, but it's the theory of change means you need to get buy-in from everybody in order to actually see some transformation. So let us remember that the YPS agenda is not just the business of our youth ministry, not just the business of us, the youth, but it's the business of everybody else, and let us advocate for it in all our spaces, big, small, even in those small conversations that you think might not have meaning, but I think they do all have meaning. From an institutional perspective, please be assured of the AU's support in pushing your work forward, in pushing our common agenda forward. For us, at least on our part, again, I'm speaking from an institutional perspective, we're here, we're ready to support with the convening power that the AU brings. We're here and ready to support with coordinating and mobilizing partners and guiding them where they should lend their support. And the final thing that I wanted to flag, and I think I hear this a lot, is always remember that the African Union belongs to you. So feel free to actually give us ideas, thoughts on how we can make the institution work better for you and in pushing this agenda forward. I thank you all.